I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I didn't know it was on that.
What up, y'all? Man, listen. Yo. We are in the fight of our life.
Fight, yes, we are.
The fight of your life for your life. Are you gonna win?
You gonna have to.
But what do you do when you don't got no fight left? Yo, I was in a straight fight. It's been a minute, y'all. I ain't heard from y'all in a minute, but I was in a fight of my life a couple weeks ago, like about 2 weeks ago. Like I really felt like I was about to check up out of here, for real. But you guys, y'all don't even know, y'all was there and didn't even know that y'all was part of my fight. Y'all didn't even know that. Y'all didn't even know that because I ain't let you know. I was in a whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all didn't even know that y'all, where I couldn't fight, y'all was fighting for me.
Wow.
So I say thank you.
And I'm gonna have to say thank y'all too, because similarly, I was going through a fight, maybe not physically, but it's spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all was there for me and didn't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
And didn't even know. Like, I thought I checked up out of here. Like, the spiritual realm had got me to the point where I believe I died. I
Remember
really
that
do.
day? Yep.
I told you that. I feel like I died that day. I really do. But it woke me up something different. And I'm telling you, that passion that I've had, and you ain't even know, you was the one that told me. And I said it on my, when I went on live on my Facebook group, and I told them, like, you ain't even know you saved me. You saved me.
Wow.
You really did.
Wow.
And it was a fight. Like, I didn't have no more fight. And it was just your words and your encouragement. And you just was like, you saved me. Because I didn't have no more fight. I was ready. When I say I was ready, just feel like, all right, I'm done. I don't got it in me no more. You just was like.
I sat on that phone with you. I remember the day.
Yeah.
I sat on the phone with you and I was like, you know, I fought for you that day. I remember. I remember, you know, one of my girlfriends, her mom died. And I sat on the phone with her and I cried with her. I did. You know, because sometimes we are in these fights, right? And we don't have the strength. So at that point, you are assigned to fight for your brother and your sister, and you are assigned to fight for them. You know, it's like I said today, I need y'all to fight for me because I might not have it. I don't know. I said that. I said I might not have it, so I need y'all to fight for me. I mean, I'm fighting right now. You know what I'm saying? But I need y'all to fight for me. And I was thinking about, like, you know, how, like, I was watching Rocky the other day. And I was thinking about how when they're fighting, right, how they go into their corner and how they have about 3 hype men. You got the man with the spit thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you got spit. You got the man with the eraser on your eye because you can't see. You know, you got your I guess that's his promoter or whatever. The promoter. And you got your promoter, the manager. Yeah, and they're souping you up. They're like, okay, you know, well, you know, here's a little rusty on the last fight. You know what I'm saying? Here's a little rusty. You know, he hit a little crazy with the left. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving you a strategy. There you go. He's giving you a strategy on how to beat your opponent. Because you don't have the fight in yourself to fight off that opponent. So when I was listening to something this morning also, when God has assigned people to fight for you, do not fight the person that God has assigned to fight for you.
Do you know how many people that has happened to?
Yes.
Oh, these people are my, like, you know, oh, they're ops, and no, they're here. That's your angel. That's your blessing.
You better say it again. Yes.
But you're so caught up in not wanting to receive. That's the ego.
That's the ego.
And your ego will have you fighting off your blessings. Because somebody that was here to bless you, you fighting them off.
That's so crazy. I had a conversation with someone this morning. Hey! Hey, boo! I had a conversation with someone this morning, and you don't mind me being transparent, right?
Go ahead, darling. Go ahead.
All right, come on here. We're going to tell the truth. Okay. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil today, okay? So, I had a conversation with somebody today, and she said to me, pretty much, she said, like, I was running from you because you told me something that irritated me. I mean, I was in tears. I broke down. You know what I'm saying? Because I love her, and I want you to get it. I want us to make it. I want us to stop fighting. Sometimes you do have to fight, but sometimes you don't have to fight. And I didn't want to see her keep fighting herself. Pretty much, that's what it was. Because I love her, passionate about her. I love her, you know. And I said to her today, you just broke the chains. Because you are no longer fighting against what was sent to bless you. That's it. Today is the best day of your life. Because you are no longer fighting against what was sent to bless you. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes God sends He sends you a hype man to do for you what you can't do for yourself. My other girlfriend, I remember she was going through something, I was going through something. I never forgot this. She said, God, do for me what I can't do for myself. I never forgot that thing. And I say that. And I say that for other people. I be like, God, do for them what they can't do for themselves. I'm telling you, it's deep. And I was thinking about, too, like, people are fighters. Yeah, we fighters. But what do you do when you're a wounded warrior? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that says a lot. A wounded warrior, like,
total difference.
It's a difference.
Warrior means I've been in a war. And wars can go on for a long time. A boxing match only about 12 rounds, right? I don't know, y'all. I don't know much about boxing, but a boxing match is about 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? A boxing match is about 12 rounds. A war can go on for years. So there's a difference between a match and a war. I am a wounded warrior. But wounded warriors come home, don't they? And when you come home, it's like you've come to yourself. It's like you just come into yourself, and it's kind of like, I'm just tired of fighting. Because sometimes you fighting a battle too that's not yours,
girl. And you'll fight battles that's not yours, and then sometimes when you're looking, you're like, all right. And then they'll say, all right, the battle's not mine, it's the Lord's. But in that meantime, what's happening? You said battles can go on for years. So while I'm in there, what happens? You know, and I'm not fighting this battle. It's not even mine, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm hurting because this battle that's not even mine, and now I'm hurting. How do you deal with that?
Because I feel like too, it's not yours. So you got to stand still and let him fight.
Yeah. You got
it, because there's gonna come a time where, like, it's so crazy. We talking about fighting and friends and opponents and components. It's like that's just been the energy for the past couple days. You know, sometimes we fight again, like I said, what was sent to bless us. You know, and we think like I was thinking about too, how, you know, if I have to fight my friend, my spouse, my job, my this, my that, why am I fighting that? Like, something needs to happen that I'm fighting this, because now it's affecting me.
But then, I was about to say, because you're fighting everybody now, you're tired.
I'm on the defense.
At what point do you feel like, damn, I'm tired of fighting? I gotta fight at home. My husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my kids, my parents. You know, they don't want to do what they gotta do. The kids don't want to do what they need to do. My job, they get on my nerves. You know, it's like you're fighting constantly. Everything.
So everything is a fight.
Your girlfriends, they putting their crap on you. Now you gotta fight with that, and you know, and it's like, everything is a fight. At what point do you find peace? If you're constantly fighting, when do you find peace? When do you find happiness? When do you find joy? If everything you do is fighting, you're always on the defense. Now, because you're so tired of fighting, now you have to always, now you're on the defense, because now I don't want to be beat down. I'm fighting.
You taking the words right out my mouth, y'all.
So now, how do you find your peace? You got to protect your peace at all costs, even through the fight.
You got to go in and do something for yourself. You know, because and it's so crazy how things will come to test you now. to also see, like, how can I say it? Sometimes things will come to test you to see if you've changed. Like, you asked me the other day, you said, what makes you fight?
What makes you fight?
You said, what makes me
you
fight?
Yeah, what makes you fight? What makes you fight?
Because I used to fight for nothing, though. Like, I remember I was going to therapy one time, and I was so defensive. And I was like, because I got to fight. Because I was fighting for my freedom. There you go. Come on. I was fighting for my freedom. I was fighting so you ain't take my independence from me. I was fighting because I wasn't going to conform to what you wanted me to conform to. And so she said, but why do you have to fight? And I thought about that, and I said, damn, why do I have to fight? But when I realized I was fighting what I shouldn't have been fighting.
Putting energy in the places that didn't even deserve that energy.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Because I shouldn't be fighting that. That should not be a fight. That should be a victory.
Yes.
Why is this a fight?
Yes.
So when I realized this is a fight, oh no, and it's crazy because some things will come to see if you've changed. To see if you like you'll have triggers to see if you've changed. Like I went somewhere the other night, right? And so certain things are triggers for me. And so I was talking to someone, and yo, I saw the bottle. I was looking at the bottle. I said, this nigga say one more thing, he about to have this bottle cracked across his head. Don't tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying in my mind, like, and my girlfriend saw it before I did, so that go back to your promoters. That go back to people fighting for you when you don't even realize they fighting. And she saw it before I saw it, and she said, come on down here. I said, no, I'm good. But had I stayed, it would have went a whole nother way. I stayed for a couple more seconds, but then I got up and was like, all right, let me go on. Bye. Good night. God bless you. Take care.
Well, let me ask you this question, not to jump in on you. But do you think in our desire to fight, we're more concerned about being right, and we want to prove that we are right in the situation?
No, because that's just like today, right? Me and you today. And I'm gonna bring up something with Toya. I'm bring up something with Toya too. I gotta bring this up with Toya. But I'm gonna bring up something with you. Yo, this guy here. Good God from the world. Like, it's so funny because because I know you and people and I'm in tune and I wasn't combating you. No, but I knew you had something already going on that ain't had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So me being intuitive knew that this is what we needed, not the other thing.
Yeah.
But I let you think. I not let you think. I'm not saying that. But how can I say it? It wasn't a matter of right and wrong. It was suggestion. And that's really how it go in relationships.
Yeah, but I didn't see it that way. I knew you knew that there was an undercurrent situation happening on my side that had nothing to do with you. Like, exactly. I knew this. So I think in any relationship, it's one thing. It's one thing to see. Okay, this you having an issue, but the person who has an issue also needs to look back and says, I know. That's it. I know you see I have something going on over here.
That's it.
And it's not nothing against you. I'm just trying to process a train coming this way. Speaking of which, and a train coming this way.
Don't tell my business. No, don't play with. But which is wisdom.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
I think in a lot of relationships, wisdom is not always applied.
And it should be.
It's and I say this loosely, sometimes being emotional is more applied, widely applied than using wisdom, because some wisdom will stop you and says, let me back up. I know she know.
That's right.
That I got this other issue over here I'm trying to deal with. And if I'm being short with her, I know she's not taking it personal. So now we don't have to keep this combative loop.
And even if she has taken it personal, she has gotten herself together in
Yeah.
her own self
Mm-hmm.
and use wisdom, which is
Yeah.
God given. See, a lot of people don't know that wisdom is not something that wisdom. You have to ask for wisdom.
Yeah.
You have to ask for that. Wisdom is not something that's just given. Wisdom is a gift.
Right.
I need to, like, I knew something was wrong.
Mhm.
I knew it yesterday. Come
Yep.
on here.
Mhm.
I felt it. I knew it yesterday. I said,
Right.
something ain't right.
Right.
But I sat on it and I waited. And I said, you know, that's another thing we have to learn, timing. I sat on it and I waited because now had I been in my emotion, me and you would have been combating.
Right.
We've been in a whole different energy today.
Right.
Because I would have been in my emotion. Oh, he acting funny. He ain't text me back. What's up with him? And blah, blah, blah. No.
Even with earlier today, 'cause I laugh. I'm like, you know what? Because it's growth. Because we wasn't at this place like a couple weeks ago.
Learning each other.
It's learning each other because we definitely wasn't here a couple weeks
No.
ago.
Nah.
Like,
Now we were
wait a
still
minute.
filling each other out.
And it wasn't about being right.
It wasn't because it wasn't a right or wrong. It
Well,
you
didn't-
know, we
never
have,
a
we
right
have
or wrong.
Toya,
Yeah. Like,
and she's so adorable.
I love
But she's
Toya.
been sitting there quiet, and I know
Cause she taking it in. She taking it in.
Exactly.
I know she has something she wants to say.
Not at,
You got it?
not at the moment. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything to say right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
She said what?
she said she don't have anything to say right now.
I'm gonna bring up a point where okay, so me and Toya, we grew up together, and Toya has always been very outspoken. And so, like,
Really? I never
protective.
knew that.
Oh yeah, protective. Toya pit bull child. Don't play with her.
I
She was
wouldn't
always-
see that.
Toya,
It's
she
always-
always
was
Toya.
sweet to me.
Never
Don't play
since-
with it.
always
No, I
sweet
didn't
to
Well,
me.
see, no. But see, y'all have a different. Y'all have a
Don't
different.
play with
y'all
her
go a
though.
lot
Like
deeper.
when
Yeah.
she don't
She's
play
an
with her.
Aquarius too, right?
She Aquarius.
Is it?
Don't
Yeah.
play
Okay,
with her. You
so
know, people,
say
you know,
no more.
don't test
Don't
the
test
gangster.
it.
No, don't do that. You know, and so I remember we had went somewhere, and somebody was teasing me, but she also remembers the trauma that I had from being teased.
As a teenager.
So that baby fought for me. You hear me? Fought for me to the point to where I was like, hold up, I got it. You ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time she wasn't as polished, I'll say. You know, I don't want to say polished, but you know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't where I was at that time.
Okay.
I
She
was
was
as
ready.
outspoken then. I was very
She wasn't enlightened.
Hold on,
Thank
she's
you.
talking. What'd you say, Toya?
I said I wasn't as outspoken then. I was very laid back and quiet then. But now it's different. I'm not that quiet person now.
Oh, okay.
And you shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to, you know, we have to stand up for ourselves. You know, you don't have to be combative, but you have to stand up for yourself because people will, they'll run all over you. They will run all over you knowingly and unknowingly. You know, like I was thinking about back to Rocky, right? How Mickey really tore him up though. You ain't watching.
I didn't watch it. And I
Damn.
said I
Yeah.
was gonna try to watch it. You watched Rocky? No.
You never
Alright.
watched
Movie
Rocky?
head.
Remember how Mickey really tore him up? Pretty much told him he was stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he knew he was a good fighter. He was like, he's gonna kill you, Rocky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do this. He gonna kill you. Because he knew he wasn't equipped.
Yeah.
So what he do though, he go in and train him.
Mm-hmm.
And he whooped his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes God will send people to fight for you. The fight that you can't fight for yourself.
And it
Whether
sound
it's
like
spiritually.
Mickey saw in Rocky something that Rocky
Didn't see in himself. Yeah.
so he
Yeah, a lot.
brought it to him.
And see what y'all are alluding to is in the movie, Rocky had heart. He didn't have the
Yes.
skill set like the other guy. The other guy was stronger. He was faster. He knew his punch combinations. But
He was more calculated.
Mickey knew that Rocky
had
had
the
heart.
heart.
Yeah.
Where the other person probably didn't have heart. He had the
He had
Skills.
technique.
He
the
had
skill,
skills,
the technique,
but
he didn't have the heart. Yeah.
But then if you take somebody with that heart and give them the skill set that they need, that's the whole fight right there.
And that go back to love always wins. Let me tell you something. Love will knock anything out the box. Love covers a multitude of sins.
sins.
Love will cover. Love will knock it all out. I'm telling you, it will. I mean, hate is a high frequency too.
It's a
But-
low vibrational frequency.
but
when
love
you
is a
put it at
force.
Low, love is a high vibrational frequency. So once you get in that, love is like one of the highest vibrations that you can feel. So once you're in that high vibration, that's when the universe has nothing
I mean, it
but
will shake.
blessings to give to you.
That's
once
right.
you're at that high vibration.
That's right.
Now hate is another strong vibration, but it's a low
But it's a
vibration.
low vibration, that's
so
right.
things start slowly coming away from you. That's when you start depleting. So
Lack.
people that yes.
And then you be wondering why things are missing because and then too, like you become what you around. Like I was looking I was watching how, you know the best episode to me, I mean the best one to me was when Rocky fought Apollo. Now this is perfect, y'all. Rocky fought Apollo, right? They end up becoming best friends.
Yeah.
True.
Best
They
friends.
did.
So you watched all of Rocky. That's what I'm.
I watch them all, child. I sit here all day and binge watch Rocky
Chat.
Chat.
Too. I'm like, I'm not.
You gotta watch it.
I'm
It's
gonna
so
watch
good.
it. I'm gonna watch it. I just be feeling like
And
I
they-
fall asleep.
You ain't gonna fall asleep on that show. And they he was, and Apollo was arrogant, very
Very.
arrogant,
Very.
He was.
very arrogant. But I was
But-
watching how that one episode when Mickey died. See, this is so significant, y'all. When Mickey died, a part of Rocky died.
Absolutely.
And Apollo stepped in. Now Apollo just whooped his ass now a couple fights ago, but Apollo stepped in and fought for Rocky because Rocky didn't have it, and he said to him, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" Like he was mad at him because he was like, if pretty much what he was saying is, if you could beat me, because I'm the champ. If you could beat me, where's your heart? What are you doing? We gotta beat this guy. What are you doing? And he trained him and he worked him up so he could fight. So your opponent sometime, or the person you're opposing, not your opponent, the person you're opposing is sent to help you fight.
You.
And they're going to tell you things you don't like. They're going to show you things in you that you don't like. They was running on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Running on the beach. And Rocky he ain't have it. He's like, I ain't got it. You know, he just completely gave up. And Apollo was like, yo, what is you doing?
Right.
Like, I'm here to help you. Like, what are you doing? So, friendships and relationships are they're ordained. They're orchestrated. The fight is fixed. They're fixed. So you have to embrace, like I'm telling you, this all was orchestrated and fixed.
I agree with that 100%.
This
Absolutely.
was all orchestrated and it don't make sense.
It don't.
It don't make no sense
don't.
at all.
It don't.
Nope.
But it was orchestrated. Let me tell you, I can't stress enough, yo. I was down. This man sat in the emergency room with me, and he couldn't come back. He sat in the emergency room with me, and he did not complain, not one time. He sat here with me all day, the next day, all day long, and did not complain. That, my friend, is friendship. My
Facts.
girlfriend was in the hospital. I didn't feel well. She didn't know that, and I didn't tell her that. I showed up.
You
My
sure
other
did,
girlfriend, her cousin died.
Woo.
Come on here. Her cousin died. She couldn't show up. I showed up for her. I fought for her because she couldn't do it because she had so much going on. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Or even when you don't realize where you knew friendship right here is, we talked in the morning, and we was talking every morning, and you could tell something was wrong with my voice, and I was walking, doing my walk, and I'm just like, I can't do this no more, crying, walking up the street, and you called, and you knew like, something
Something ain't
not
right.
And
I
you
felt
knew.
that thing. Something ain't right.
So that's friendship.
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
It's people that I have been close with, like very close with, that they don't even know that I'm going through
They ain't
stuff that
tapped
I'm going
in.
through. Or they don't care to know. And I'm going to say 2022 from the very beginning, the very first week hit me hard. And the people that I thought would have been there with me have not been there. Nobody has showed up with me throughout this whole ordeal. Nobody has been there, but you showed up.
Because it's a matter of being in tune. Once you are in tune with someone, now they might block you. They might block you, but you keep showing up. That's love. Yeah, you block me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Now, love is not forceful. I'm not forcing my way in. I'm not forcing my way in. But when you come to me, I got something for you.
Yeah.
That's love. That's friendship. I have a girlfriend. I know she moody. Moody as hell. I know that about her. But when she called me, I'm available. You don't turn your back on people. You don't know what people need. You don't know what battles they fighting. Sometimes that one thing you say will give them strength to fight that war. It might be one simple thing. You might say something just as simple as keep going. Don't stop.
Right. And God will use that and attach his power to it.
What?
So when they receive that just keep going from
That's
you, it has so much more gravity and weight behind it.
Yep.
Because God is speaking through you. If he can speak through a donkey,
that's it.
then he can speak through you.
That's right. That's right.
Amen.
I told somebody the other day, sometimes you the only God that people will see. You the only strength. You the only source that people will see. I ain't worried about how you treat me, child. I'm connected to the source. I ain't think about you.
And once you get that in your mind, I'm telling you that's game changer right there.
Yeah, I'm
right
connected
there.
to the source.
Especially if you're looking at it as like you're not being transactional with them.
No.
So it's nothing that they can do or say
That will change my mind about how I feel about you. I know. Look, yeah. All right. We Aquariuses, right? You a Gemini. Communication, right? We could be dry. We could be dry. We could be very dry sometimes. We could be very aloof. And I was telling Toya today, I was like, texting sometimes, it's annoying because it's short.
Yeah.
It's short and it's kind of like, if I'm in my emotions, I'll think you not paying me no attention. But because I know you,
right?
It really makes your intuition work harder. But because I know you, okay, she probably at work, she probably doing this, blah 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 blah. She probably depressed, whatever, But it's we have to get back to connecting. We have to get back to connecting. We got to stop pushing people off and blowing them off and like we got to go back to that old school way.
Right.
Pick up the phone. Answer the phone. When somebody call you, answer that phone.
You know I'm suck at that too. I don't ever be having my phone. I'll be like, I think it's over there. It might be in the car. I don't know where it's at.
Somebody about to slit their wrist and you like, you gotta pick up their phone.
I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah, come on, we gotta get better with this.
I'm right.
Like somebody texted me the other day, right? And I didn't respond right away, right? And I didn't respond right away because I was in my own head about something else. And you have to, like I said, you have to know people and know and know that sometimes that good morning is saying a whole lot. Sometimes that how are you is really saying, please ask me how I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that hey is really saying, hey, speak to me. I need you right now. Sometimes it's reversed. Sometimes it's not always what the person is saying to you. Like I picked up the phone today. Me and Toy text all day. I picked up the phone today. How you doing? We got to the meat and bones or something today. Come on here. We got to the meat and the potatoes and the bones of something today. We get on the phone almost every morning. And we get to the bottom of what is going on.
Absolutely.
We fight for each other.
Well, Toy, would you like to say anything? Because we gotta wrap up in a little bit.
I hope we made it.
I'm good. I just wanted to say thank you for having me on. Everything that you guys were saying is awesome. It's very true. Friendships is very important, and God knows I thank God for Sharissa. She always seems to call me on a day when I need her to call me, without me telling her I need her to call me. So today was really good. She knows that I just got out of the hospital. I hadn't really been myself. But today, just being able to talk to her and connect back with her, it really did my soul a lot of good. I appreciate y'all, and I continue to pray for y'all to have a successful show.
Toy, we love you. You know, you are you're a pillar. You I don't think you realize that. I don't think you realize how solid you are. And I just want to say that to you. I don't think you realize how solid you are. Because I'm not the most, you know. And sometimes I'll call her and be like, can you write this up for me? And she Johnny on the spot. She right there. You know what I mean? So that for me is big. And I just thank you for being solid. She don't complain. She does it. You ask her and it's done. That's graceful. That's grace.
Yeah.
So I'll say thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it. So I guess we have, sometimes God is sending people to fight for you. So stop fighting the people that God does send to fight for you.
Absolutely.
And fight with you. Stop fighting them now. Get off the defense.
Yeah.
Okay?
Amen.
And get on the bandwagon. Because you're missing out. Bye, y'all.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.